Good evening. It is Friday, December 10th, 2021. We've looked at the parable of the lost son, how he wanted his future money right now, but when things went bad and he lost everything, he made up his mind he needed to go home, and he imagined this wonderful way it would go. Well, when he got home, his father treated him so much better than he imagined. But the story continues. Seems there's an older brother. In Luke chapter 15, beginning with verse 25, Luke 15, 25 to 32, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, second edition. Meanwhile, the older son was in the fields working. When he returned home, he heard music and dancing in the house, and he asked one of the servants what was going on. "Your brother's back," he was told, "and your father has killed the fattened calf. We're celebrating because of his safe return." Older brother was angry and wouldn't go in. His father came out and begged him, but he replied, "All these years I've slaved for you and never once refused to do a single thing you told me to do. And in all that time, you never gave me even one young goat for a feast with my friends. Yet when that son of yours comes back after squandering your money on prostitutes, you celebrate by killing the fattened calf." His father said to him, "Look, dear son, you've always stayed by me, and everything I have is yours. We had to celebrate this happy day, for your brother was dead and has come back to life. He was lost, but now he is found." We can all imagine the feelings of that older brother. Little spoiled brat gets everything handed to him, never has to work hard. We're working hard like crazy, and he gets everything handed to him, and we get nothing, just more work and more responsibility. Then we talk to our dad about it. We complain. We've worked hard. Dad, you ought to recognize our hard work and not his spendthrift wastefulness. And Dad says something interesting. The father says, "You have everything." Now, everything means he has all of the responsibilities as well. He has the resources, certainly, and if he'd wanted to throw a party with his friends, all he would have had to do is do it. And his father would have provided the resources for it. But he also had the responsibility that goes with managing the farm and the household and the family business. And with that responsibility comes the privilege of earning your way. You see, we celebrate the happy return. We celebrate the sinner who repents, but we live the faithful life every day. Day by day, we put in the effort, we put in the work, and if we're not careful, sometimes we get a little frustrated at those who seem to get by without having to work hard. But living life can be pretty tough. You have to get up and go to work every day, and you have to pay your bills, and you have to be responsible, and you have to take care of your family. And you have to listen to what your family needs. And you can't just sit back and watch everything go by. And you can't waste everything and expect to have anything. You see, the older brother had never had to live in the pig pen and eat the pig food. Younger brother paid a price to understand his lessons. The older brother learned his lessons through faithfulness. How do we learn to be faithful? How do we learn to do what we're supposed to do? How do we learn to be responsible? By showing up each day and doing what's required of us. And God blesses us for it. He blesses us with trust. He blesses us with integrity. He blesses us with the pride in our own accomplishments. And that's a lot better than having a single night's party because Dad's glad to see you. I want you to imagine that conversation in the next few days. Well, son, it's time for you to take up your part. It's time for you to do your work now. And hopefully, the younger son has learned that he needs to be responsible and do his share as well. The older son had been living the life all this time. The younger son is paying for his failure to learn earlier, and now he's going to have to learn it all over again. It is important that we know who we are and what we need to do, and we show up every day to do what we need to do, and let God bless us for our strength and persistence and integrity and character. May God bless you this week as you are faithful to live the life that God has provided for you. God bless you.